Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm going to give the Democratic Alliance position on the Israel-Palestinian conflict. Overall, I agree with it, but like I said, I stand with Israel. As far as the stance of Israel goes, I would probably say I'm more in line with the African Christian Democratic Party than I am the Democratic Alliance, but I'm supporting the Democratic Alliance in this upcoming election. And there's reasons for that. Clean audits, good governance. The Western Cape at a provincial level is governed very, very well, thanks to the Democratic Alliance. The Democratic Alliance has gained grounds in KwaZulu-Natal, and the provinces that they've gained ground on and are running very, very well. The Democratic Alliance does well with service delivery, and they do well with service delivery, and DA-run wards are run very, very well. But the thing is, though, the African National Congress has gone to the Western Cape to try to wrestle the Western Cape away from the Democratic Alliance because the African National Congress is scared now. All polls indicate that after May 29th, that the African National Congress is going to fall below 50%. Right now, they have a 42% approval rating nationwide. Even in the Limpopo province, which normally has a 95% approval rating for the African National Congress, the approval rating for them in Limpopo is around 65% at the moment. And it's looking like the African National Congress is going to have to go into coalition with a few parties if they want to remain the main party at national level. But the Democratic Alliance has signed Moonshot Pact agreements with the African Christian Democratic Party, Action South Africa, or otherwise known as Action SA, the Freedom Front Plus, and the Inkatha Freedom Party. So it's looking like that would not happen. That being said, the Western Cape, the Democratic Alliance has the majority party there by 4 seats. Okay? The African National Congress is trying to wrestle the Western Cape from them as just any small measure of victory. And the Patriotic Alliance claims to be pro-Israel and pro-death penalty, but they're willing to ally themselves with the ANC to bring down the Democratic Alliance in the Western Cape, which doesn't make any sense. But, all right, now let's get back to the topic at hand, okay? The Democratic Alliance supports the two-state solution, Israel and Palestine. The Democratic Alliance says that Israel has a right to defend itself, and they have said that. They think the offensive in response to Hamas's October 7th attack has gone overboard, and they wish Israel would pull out of the Gaza Strip and Rafah, that Israel retaliated, but they think now the retaliation is excessive. I may or may not agree with that. But this is not a pro-Israeli or pro-Palestinian party. They're advocating for neutrality and peace in the Middle East. The only thing that the Democratic Alliance has done, which I believe is correct, and the African National Congress is incorrect on this, they called the African National Congress out on this, and I believe they were right to do that. The African National Congress did not condemn the October 7th attacks by Hamas, and they didn't call them unprovoked. And they were basically unprovoked attacks. Hamas launched rockets into civilian targets at Israel, and the Democratic Alliance condemned Hamas for that. They've also condemned the African National Congress for not recognizing Hamas as a terrorist organization. The Democratic Alliance has condemned the African National Congress for that. The second thing is the Democratic Alliance says the African National Congress drags their feet saying Israel does not have a right to exist. The Democratic Alliance say Israel and Palestine have a right to exist, but peacefully side by side each other. That's not a strongly pro-Israel party or a pro-Palestinian party. The Democratic Alliance, what they're trying to do is push for peace in the Middle East. There's a traditional Muslim voting base in Cape Town and in the Western Cape province that traditionally has voted Democratic Alliance, but the African National Congress is trying to go to the Western Cape and get the Muslim vote because to try to wrestle the Western Cape away from the Democratic Alliance. And they're saying a lot of lies about the Democratic Alliance, that the Democratic Alliance is in cahoots with Israel and everything else. And no, they're not. The African Christian Democratic Party has ties to Israel and sponsor people's visits to Israel to show that Israel is not an apartheid state. I firmly believe that Israel is not. But the Democratic Alliance, as far as I know, does no such thing. They want a two-state solution, and they want South Africa to have full diplomatic relations with Israel and Palestine at a peaceful level and to trade with both nations. So anyways, hope everybody's doing well. Take care. God bless them. Bye-bye.